What's going on, everyone? Trendline Forex here with another video analysis. It's Monday 20th of June and today we're going to have a look at euro dollar. I'm going to share with you what are the levels that I'm looking out for and what are my expectations when it comes to price action here for this instrument. Before we continue though, make sure to subscribe to our channel and also subscribe to our email newsletter because it's going to give you an update on all of those ideas that I'm sharing here on this YouTube channel. So especially for those of you who are following my analysis on euro dollar, on Bitcoin, on gold as well, that's a great way to receive an update on all of my trading ideas. So don't hesitate at all, but check out the links in the description below this video and register for our email newsletter. So what we had here last week was, overall, we had a pretty hectic week when it comes to, fundamentals. We had interest rates, not just for the US dollar, but also interest rate decisions coming out of other economies as well. And what we saw here was towards the end of the week, we saw this big pullback right here, a sharp move to the upside. So that made me think that we're actually going to see higher values as well. And although we are in a downtrend, we are looking for that continuation to the downside. I just thought that there's going to be another leg to the upside inside of this pullback, and then at some point we are going to see that reversal happening. However, by the end of the week, we didn't see another bullish impulse. Instead of that, price pushed lower and it's currently trying to, possibly continue this pullback that has started with this bullish momentum, right? But since I thought that we will see that continuation higher immediately and that didn't happen, I actually think that, price will probably continue lower straight away. So there's a couple of selling opportunities here on this instrument. Right now, me personally, I don't have an entry if I want to look for conservative trades. However, if I want to be more aggressive and try and make sure that I don't miss out the move, there may be a trading opportunity that the market presents to us. Okay, so what I'm looking for is, this previous high right here at 1.06 level. And if we're looking for aggressive entries, we could use that as our stop loss. So I'm not even talking about entries right now because I'm recording this video even before London Open. So what I'm essentially talking about is, let's say we see price coming up here towards the previous high to retest that previous level, basically below the 1.06 level, and it kind of gives you a nice wick to the upside or some type of a reversal candlestick pattern, right? What you could do then is you can place your stop loss just above, that previous high, and you can look for that continuation to the downside. Well, why am I saying this is an aggressive entry? Because price can easily continue slightly higher, take you out right here, and then give you another reversal candle, right? So that means you're going to have to make another entry, and that could happen a couple of times, or maybe even, you could have to take a few entries before you actually get in at the right level. Okay, so the conservative stop loss would be above this previous high because this is considered a key level right now. So that means if, let's say, we see price coming up here and it actually breaks above that level, right, well, we may be looking at a trend reversal or maybe a deeper pullback. Okay, and at this point we would stop looking for selling opportunities. But if I have to be honest, since we are in a downtrend, which could be seen even better on the higher time frames, I actually don't think price will break above that level. However, it could reverse slightly below it. All right, so it could take out this previous high, continue, towards the next high up here, and then give us that reversal just below that. So you can do that. If you want to look for conservative entries, you can wait and see what price is going to do, and then to look for entries. Or like I said, if you are a more aggressive type of trader, then you can look for that reversal below this previous high and then place your stop loss just up here. Okay, when it comes to levels to the downside, obviously I'm going to be looking for price to break below this low and basically break below the 1.03 level. All right, it could take some time, but this is pretty much what I'm expecting. Okay, and as you can see, that's exactly why I don't currently have a setup which is more conservative, because if I'm looking to take an entry right now with stop loss above this level, which will keep me safe, well, that's quite far, say about 2 200, 250 pips, right? So that means I need to look for at least that much to the downside in order for me to have 1-to-1, which is not the best risk to reward ratio, right? So I think it makes perfect sense to actually try and enter with the aggressive stop loss here and wait for price to break below that previous low and basically again below the 1.03 level. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Again, we're not taking entries before we get a confirmation, so it doesn't matter if you're gonna take an entry right here, okay, or up here. You want to see some type of a candlestick pattern formation, something that gives you a signal that price is actually reversing and continuing to the downside. Okay, and by the way, since we already had the US interest rate decision, considering what results we got last week during the event, price pushed higher instead of pushing down, right? And as you can see, the market then came back and it then retested, those levels where the news happened. So that's quite important for those of you that are beginners. Every time you want to see when there's going to be an important economic event. And once that happens and you see some type of reaction, always, highlight that, put that into a box or some type of a zone, and then watch and see what price is going to do once it comes back to those levels where you previously had high impact news. All right, so that's pretty much all. Like I said, check out the links in the description below this video, follow us on social media, and don't forget to leave a comment, as I always reply to them. So if you've got any questions, put them in the comment section down below. That's all for now. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to watch our last 2 videos where you can find more valuable information. Check out our channel for more trading related videos. I wish you all a successful trading, and I'll see you next time.